J.J. Weatherholt now in the game as he takes over third. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Yeah, that's fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Luis Robert now 1 for 3. Hit on the ground to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first without a throw. Let's see how they rule this one. Go ahead run on base. Jung-Hoo Lee the next to hit for the Reds.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. In there. Sets him down on strikes.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. And that drops in for a strike. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Got him swinging.
Sometimes he wears the emotion.
Back here in St. Louis, on to extra innings. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit.
Now this one gets through. Coming home. Suarez with a knock, and the leadoff man is aboard. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead it in the 10th. Shea Langoliers the next to hit for the Reds. Collins taking a moment here after giving up the run.
Yeah, not out of this jam yet, Boog. Needs to limit the damage here.
Here's the 0-2. Hard throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Hammered, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 4-2. Here comes the manager out of the car. A new arm into the game, the righty, Matt Swanson. That's ball 4. Out. Collins really struggled in this game, got knocked around a bit.
No, Boog, I don't want to be unkind, so I'll just say he could have done a lot better in this one. He's got to clean up his performance going forward, or they'll have more frustrating losses like this one.
Back here in St. Louis, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Jimmy Collins.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
And that one hammered. Could be extra bases.
And smoke that thing, that boy.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Here is Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
And the 0-2. Soft contact in the air. Makes the catch, one down. Man at first with one gone. Kerry Carpenter digs in now. Here's a 3-0. So Watt puts runners at first and second.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Alec Burleson will hit next.
Here's someone that loves playing at home, and who can blame him? His numbers are historically better, and he's already 1 for 1 out of the chute.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Two on, one out. This one in the air, center field. Robert under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman, number 16.
Here's Nolan Gorman.
Gorman.
2 on, 2 outs. And that'll load the bases.
Ball 4.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Will Benson next up for the Cardinals.
The designated hitter, Will Benson.
Line drive, that's a base hit. 1 runs in. The relay throw. Tag, not in time. He's safe. It's 2-2.
Well, we're starting over 2 RBIs with that swing, and this one is tied. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it is out of here. A 2-run homer, and now they're out front. It's 4-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. No, Boo, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Bases loaded, 2 down.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And there's the strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first. What a play to end the inning. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We're through 5. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Reds 2. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Jimmy Collins now at the plate. He's already homered in this game.
Jimmy Collins.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Coming home. And they cut the lead to 2.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So back to the top of the order. Here's Gleyber Torres. Tying run at the plate. In the dirt, blocked. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. The 1-1. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
So digging in, Kerry Carpenter. And that's a base hit. Runner from third in to score.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
So up next, Jimmy Collins.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Now this is a rocket to left. And he makes the catch. Ball game. And the Reds take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Collins had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came up. Even though he couldn't lift them to a win, he really made an impact. Great job in this one.
Now pitching for the Cardinals.
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Collins ready to work. 9th inning, slim lead, lights out time, Singy.
You've got one job. 3 outs, no drama.
And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1. Collins wants to challenge that one. Thought it was a strike. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. The 1-0. Late swing, foul to the left. Collins, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a sinker, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Now the number 2 hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Ball.
That one
That's
missed.
ball 3.
Way out front for strike 2. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Sit down on strikes. The Reds now down to their final out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Suarez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Next offering popped in the air, right field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals salvage the finale of this 3 back as we take a check of the current standings. Well, 1-run game. And now it's Juan Yepez 0 for 3 in this one.
Right through there for a strike.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty.
And it's a strikeout looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So here's Bader now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Smoked on the ground a second. Torres over to first. Blue Jays have just 1 out left here.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Jimenez at the plate now, and that's strike 1. The Cardinals trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the ninth. They're down to their final strike. Fights it off. You'll see another. Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him, and that's the ball game. Collins didn't allow any runs and got the save.
He really steadied them on the way to the win. The best relievers have a lot of confidence, and they just go out and attack hitters the way he did in this one.